Adam puts his weight on Nick, and Victor cuts Nikki's hair while she's drunk. Hello everyone, my name is Oliver. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and give this video a like up. When Lauren walks into Jack's office at Gerbot to acknowledge his want to talk, they start chatting casually about business. Unveiling his wish to her, Jack lets her in on the secret. He tells her that Nikki is currently undergoing a quick fall while working alone at Newman Media. Someone who knows the whole cast of characters and isn't easily fooled would be perfect for her. This won't last forever. She'll be able to get back on her feet financially soon. Would you be open to the idea of having your employees temporarily manage Fenmore's while you assist Nikki? In her argument with Jack, Lauren makes it clear that she does not think she is qualified for the job. Jack would gladly take care of it himself if Nikki weren't so insistent that Victor should not know he is her sponsor. He would never acquiesce to his request that he manage any part of Newman. According to his assurance, Victor would not protest if Lauren accepts. In order to momentarily assume control, Lauren realizes she needs to understand Nikki's emotional state. In order to keep herself from drinking, will she think that no one is watching her? Victor tells Nick and Victoria at Newman that his sources have said that Jordan is dead. 6 people have not been found since the incident began, which could mean that their remains have not been found or that they ran away in the confusion. Concerned that Jordan could fit the second group, Victoria asks Nikki if she is aware of this. Victor asserts that she was startled to find the news when she didn't expect it. Nick has reason to suspect that Jordan is en route to Genoa City right now. Victor promises to use his influence to protect his mother, saying, "I will be aware of her whereabouts at all times." I can hear the ringing of Nikki's desk phone from her office. Although no one says anything, she keeps saying hello in response. In a moment of relief, Nikki looks down at her phone and says, "Oh, thank goodness. Ghosts are not here." There it is again. The phone on her desk is ringing. Suddenly, Nikki grabs the phone and yells, "Cease your presence," into it. Then, she abruptly ends the connection and cries out in pain. Then Nikki grabs her jacket and bag and runs out the door. The conflict in which Bill Bell participated but was ultimately unsuccessful. A call comes into Victor's office from Nikki's rideshare driver, telling him that she has just left. He gives the order for the person to follow her covertly. His heart longs to know where she will end up. Cole is updated by Victoria on the newest news on Jordan at Crimson Lights. In his opinion, Claire still hasn't noticed the fire and hasn't considered the chance that Jordan could be outside. His assumption that she should be knowledgeable about the subject is something Victoria picks up on. Cole gets aggressive and insists that they respect her right to know the truth by referencing her improved strength. It is only fair that she be told if her aunt is alive or dead. The importance of learning is something that Victoria recognizes. Cole is of the opinion that she must hear from both people. All of their prior accomplishments are ruined by their dishonesty. A nod from Victoria indicates her agreement. Their reliability must be confirmed for Claire's sake. A serious Cole says, "I will ensure this as long as I am alive." He then goes on to say that no mother would ever hurt her daughter again. Glancing around, Nikki finds an empty corner seat as she confidently enters a busy dive bar, sunglasses on. After she finds a comfortable position, she subtly calls out for help. In his desk, Victor gets a call about Nikki in a pub, and he quickly answers that he is indeed there. Nick then makes the perceptive observation that Adam has been busy when they meet at the office. There needs to be a conversation about it, according to Nick, but Adam brushes off his fears. In the end, Adam says, "All right, listen to what I'm saying." Claire is happily engrossed in her journaling when Victoria and Cole knock on her door and discover her in her room. "It is pleasant to have the opportunity to see you." Cole asks what the present situation is. After attending a group session this morning and resolving some concerns, Claire says she is feeling slightly better. It is clear to the young woman that this is no ordinary visit. It is Victoria's recommendation that she sit down. Cole brings her the news that a fire broke out, killing some inmates and leaving others missing. According to Victoria, it is possible that they have managed to evade capture. Being well prepared for everything is crucial, according to Cole. Has the idea that Jordan might have started the fire been considered at all? Claire wants to know. She had warned her before that fire may be the last resort in a life-or-death crisis. If it turns out that Jordan started the fire, Victoria swears to Claire that she will never speak to her again. Cole promises to find a way to keep her safe. An increasing feeling of real worry and a determined attempt to protect Claire's welfare is what Claire perceives. Cole says it's his fatherly obligation to make sure Victoria is secure, even if Victoria admits she's worried. Claire freely confesses that she isn't afraid of Jordan, but rather feels intense scorn whenever she thinks about her. What did Nikki think of the news? She asks. February sweeps will bring by and are a slew of problems. In the privacy of his office, Jack confides in Lauren the fact that Nikki needs a trustworthy confidant. The idea that it could be a new task with a set time restriction is something that Lauren mulls over. Very well. Yes, I think so too. Jack decides to tell Nikki how much he appreciates her and sets up a meeting to do just that. After Victor gains entry to the sleazy bar, he questions the waiter about a woman who looks much like Nikki. Have you observed her, and is she consuming alcohol? A customer's right to privacy is really important to them, says the waiter. To find out if it is a good idea, Victor takes out some cash. Nikki sees his presence as she emerges from the restroom behind him. She dashes into a shadowy spot and, while drunk, texts Jack, pleading with him to call Vita. An immediate meeting needs to be scheduled for him. Without delay, you have my gratitude. While they are chatting at society, Abby tells Tessa that she's joining the Chancellor Winter's board. I am practically inside. She needs a day manager since she wants to provide her undivided attention to that location. I am inquiring about your potential interest. I don't have any experience in management, Tessa says honestly. After discussing it with Maria, she agrees to think about it. At first, she doesn't understand why Abby wants to go back to work. Even though society is running smoothly, Abby is agitated. According to Tessa, tomorrow is the day she will respond. Adam tells Nick at the club bar that Connor has decided to go to school in another state. Even though his happiness levels have been rising, he is still struggling in school. It appears to be a cognitive discrepancy. Whether the matter is serious or not, Nick wants to know. Adam says it's a serious enough problem. After hearing the news, Nick asks the person what they plan to do and expresses his regret. Adam says he was angry at first, but Sally and Chelsea made him feel better. As Nick grins, he says, they excel in that skill. It made him happy that he took the counsel to heart. On occasion, getting in the car and going on a trip is the only option, looking for a place where one can yell out loud without making things worse. One kind of isolation that Adam attributes to his outburst is the kind that occurs when one embrace who you are and be proud of it. In his view, Connor ought not to go through it. However, it appeared that his son had found more inner peace than he had. Unusual GH dispute ensnares Sharon Case. Adam expresses his deepest gratitude to Nick for his recent efforts and offers his compliments. Regarding Adam, Nick expresses his gratitude for his endeavors. If you ask them, the kids truly irritate them. Although it hurts, Nick believes that seeing kids make mistakes is important for their development. Noah, Summer, and Fate's continued health astounds them. If Adam is to be believed, you must have done something right. He thinks Nick can bring everyone together. In Nick's opinion, that is the most sincere compliment he has ever given. With a spirit of modesty, Adam sought Nick's counsel. Because he is anxious about Connor, he would benefit from some brotherly counsel. Just keep your cool, keep moving forward, and have faith in the experts, Nick advises. But he should still talk to Sharon and do his own research. If he finds out the school isn't handling things properly, he can certainly make a fuss. Keep me updated on the progress. Adam responds with a quiet "I will." At Jebot, Jack tells Lauren how much she means to him. After Nikki pleaded with him, he allegedly became her sponsor. Right then, Jack gets a text message from Nikki and immediately responds, "Oh boy." After that, he gives Lauren the paperwork. She deciphers the gibberish. Nikki wants him to choose a rendezvous point and entice Victor to meet there. Jack implores him to rescue Nikki, saying she is now legally drunk. "Enable her" is the superior term, says Lauren. Where do you stand now? There has been very little wiggle room, according to Jack. Claire checks in on Nikki in her room after Jordan gave her an injection of alcohol to see whether she has managed to avoid its effects. Yes, even Victoria admits that it has been tough. Claire vents her frustration and grief about the pain Jordan inflicted on her. Cole now sees that she is accusing Jordan directly for the first time. It is a good step to include this. Claire asserts that she and her therapist have dedicated a great deal of energy to unraveling the events surrounding the woman who abducted her, pretended to love her, and then utilized her as a tool for control. The physicians report that she is doing well, but it will take time. She is completely trusted by Cole. "It seems like our daughter is making strides in every area," observes Victoria. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe my Isa Media to our channel and stay with TS.